Hey guys, I'm back, and yeah, we're back in the squid shack. I haven't been here in a long time actually, with the camera anyway. Before we get into today's video, it's literally going to be about the new steering setup I've got on the Sonvia, and the last event I did out at Matsuri with all the new steering kit in it from Phil Branson. So a little quick update on the RBM3, just so you guys know where that's at. It's in a million pieces. Engine's obviously not in there. Oh, actually, that's a dummy engine. But reason being is I took the engine over to Sydney to power tune to get rebuilt since the accident with the input shaft going into the back of the crank. Yeah, if you didn't see that, there's the video here to figure out exactly what went wrong with the car. So anyway, engine's getting rebuilt. What I'm doing now is I have ripped the engine out of the Sonvia and the gearbox from this is actually going in the Beamer. So we now have a GSR in the Beamer. I've literally just taken the tail shaft down last night to get remade for the G-force, and I've just got the cross member to make for the gearbox, hence why the dummy engine is in there, and then they'll be ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I'll load all that up, chuck it on the trailer, and yeah, I'll drive over to Sydney and put the car back together over there just in time for World Time Attack, which is coming up extremely fast. So I'm going to try and capture all that. As you guys know, it's extremely hard to film all this and obviously get work done at a respectable rate, so bear with me on that. But this video, we're going to talk about obviously steering and what I've done to the Sonvia, or what I did do for the last event. Yeah, you guys don't know this yet, but at the end of this video I'll explain why this is out of the car as well. I didn't just pull this out because I needed the gearbox. There's a small issue with this. Let's talk about these new knuckles. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on what used to be in the Sonvia, and that was this steering rack, which was bent, offset spacers. I keyformed the steering arms too, but they were flogged out. It was a real bad setup. My lower control arms were ghetto as. I had the very original DriftSquid knuckles in it. Don't get me wrong, it did handle alright, but it was never really consistent. So I figured, why not try some of these new age knuckles, and I hit up Phil Branson down at Shed Square. He works out of a little workshop with him and his buddies. It's actually a pretty cool setup. And yeah, Phil was keen as to help me. So we've ended up going all out, but at the Matsuri event, where you guys will see some footage in a sec, yeah, I broke the caster arms. So Scotty was there and he lent these to me. I still haven't returned them. I will, Scott, I'm sorry. So Phil made some of these new lower control arms. I've got him some stock S15 arms out of something else I have, and he just extended them 30mm. He put his own lock stop adjuster on it so we can actually dial in more lock, and then these are his knuckles that he makes. So we now have a ridiculous amount of lock on this car. Don't know if you can see from this way, but yeah, and then he's actually made a cutout there on the lower control arm so it can go in further if I need to. He's also moved the steering rack forward. You might not be able to see that. So pretty much he's moved the steering rack forward for me on my cross member. We've put new lower control arms in, and we've put his new knuckles in, which were just standard S15 knuckles, and he's done a cut and shut on them to his specific design. Huge thanks to Phil, because this car actually drives the same every time. I just got to get used to it now, and you'll see in this next lot of footage that I got from me testing these new knuckles. Yeah, I'm extremely rusty, but I start getting the hang of it near the end. And anyway, I'll let you guys see. Morning everyone, we're here at Mallala Raceway. Got Big Al back in the car.
He's a daredevil that wanted to go first, so fingers crossed we, we have a good run. Change the toe, change the camber, pretty much change everything. hopefully the car handles a bit better now, but we'll see how we go. We got Aaron in here from Northern Tyre Service.
Yeah.
He's been meaning to come in the car for years, so it's bloody good to get him in here. Alright, hopefully the car handles good, mate.
Let's do this.
So now it's absolutely pissing down. I don't reckon I've ever driven in this. This has got to be interesting.
Oh, don't say that.
I've never driven in this shit before.
Looks like you got the control though, so
Oh, I've got no idea.
make it till you make it.
Let's see how we go. car was here? Was this one? Yeah, you haven't been in the Beamer, have you? No. Anyway, this should be good. It's the first time with this setup, with the 17s that Scotty lent me, so it felt really good in the wet. Let's hope it's really good in the dry. Alright, let's do it. So now we broke a caster rod in that last session, and Scotty's lent me his spare pair, so Scotty's saving the day big time today. Now we got Crocky in the car. Crocky's back. Alright, let's test it out now. Hopefully it's perfect.
It is.
Limp mode come in again. We had this in Darwin. This time it's oil pressure, so it's got to be careful with this one. So just put oil in it and now we'll go again. Here's Phil, by the way. Phil's here. Hey! He's been helping heaps today, so thank you heaps, Phil. You're a good egg. Alright, let's go again, eh, Crocky?
Absolutely.
That's a little bit of a whoopsie. It just got real patchy because it sprinkled like rain for a bit, and then yeah, got a bit too keen for that last corner. Anyway, let's get back into it. Let's do it. That's the end of that session. It was actually pretty good, but because it was patchy, I didn't really do a good lap. But anyway, we've got one more session to go. I might make some changes. The car's going to be filthy from that big off. Old Chop's not going to be happy. What do you think, Crocky?
Bloody awesome.
Sorry, Chop. Alright, so we've got the final session now. Well, it's not the final session, but it's going to be my final session. Got Biggie on the car, he got a crap run earlier this morning, so so we'll hopefully end on a high and see if I can finally drive this car, because I haven't been doing too well today. Alright, last session, let's make it count.
a little bit rusty with it all, and then I started getting better and better, and then ended up having the engine issue. So the engine issue was a valve on number 4. It is dropped. I haven't looked at it properly yet. I've only just taken the covers off and had a quick look in there. But that's going to be another video. I'm going to strip that head down. I've already organised a new head for it, but I only need to get the parts I need out of it. Luckily, I caught that right as I was going in, like back into the pits, and I don't even think it's bent the valve, to be honest. Fingers crossed. But then my next issue, I don't have a gearbox for it anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Big thanks to Phil for getting these knuckles and everything done on the car just before the event. And yeah, if you guys want to hit him up to get some yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. And just, you'll have to hit him up on Facebook. That's probably the best way. All right guys, that's it for today. Thanks heaps for watching. I'll see you again soon.